Hello everybody, my name's Matt and have I got a treat for you today. I'm going to give you the first fully in-depth review on the Trek Fuel 2021 EX8. Now the bonus of my review is I know absolutely nothing about mountain bikes. This is literally my first ever mountain bike and I thought, you know what, Melbourne's back in lockdown, let's make it happen, let's get a hobby, let's go buy a really expensive mountain bike. So that's what I did. Where I got this bike was Cycles Galleria. I got it from the Burke Street store in Melbourne. They were very helpful. Good friend of mine, Jack Pender from the Camberwell store, actually convinced me that this was a great bike. I'll be moving up to Warburton in Victoria in the next 3 weeks, where me and my wife got a new house. So I figured that I'd get a bike that'd suit the terrain. Turns out this bike can do pretty much anything in Victoria as far as mountain biking, so it seemed to be a really good option, so that's what I grabbed. So yeah, let's get on with the review, shall we? So here we have it. It's the 2021 Fuel EX8 built by Trek. Now, I was trying to find myself the 2020 model, to be brutally honest, because from my research, knowing so much about bikes, I found out that it's pretty much exactly the same as the 2021 and the 2020. There wasn't really much difference apart from the paint job. Wasn't able to find one that was still on the ground because pretty much every person in Victoria has been buying push bikes lately with the lockdowns we've got due to the lovely virus that's on at the moment. And yeah, I treated myself to a Bontrager helmet at the same time. So I've done some pretty high level mods to it straight off the bat, I'll let you know. In anticipation of being an absolute shredder on the mountains, I thought I better save as much weight as humanly possible, and I've already removed the bell. So that's the first high level mod that I've done to this bike. The other one is I pulled a sticker off, so again a weight saving move that we did. So what's really unique and cool about this particular bike, it's got amazing disc brakes. I think they're SRAM. But I could be wrong. SRAM apparently is a semi-decent brand of push bike part when it comes to brakes. It's got the really decent new Fox forks up the front. They say 34 on the sticker, so I'm assuming that's something to do with how long they are. It's got really knobby, thick tires. It's red. You can adjust the dampening of the fork, so really some high-tech stuff here on this mountain bike. Again, it's SRAM, not SRAM. I didn't know the name of the brake, but there you go. It's got this thing called a MinoLink as well. Now this 2021 model MinoLink has the ability to make the bike slacker. So you can undo some bolts somewhere along here, flip it over or something like that, and basically increasing the slackness of the bike, which to my understanding is just pretty much how low it sits and how plush it rides. I could be wrong. Again, forks, we've got a Fox rear shock, which is adjustable. I'm assuming you can adjust the rebound. I did used to ride motorbikes back in the day, so I know nothing about anything really, let's be honest, so I won't toot my own horn because I don't know nothing. It's got plenty of gears. Yep, there's one front sprocket. Excuse my really good camera angles as well. I'm just learning how to use this gimbal. One there, and on the back we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I've even miscounted. It looks like it's 14 or 15 gears. Pretty fantastic. So I am personally really excited to take this out for a rip, fully anticipating being an absolute shredder on the new shred stick or rip stick or whatever mountain bikers call their bikes. I'm about to be one of them, so I'm sure I'll soon learn. And I hope to see you all out on the trails. I'll give you a bit of a review when I get back from the ride. Let you know how many gnarly backflips and X-ups I did, if that's still a thing. But yeah, it has been a really long time since I've ridden any form of push bike, so we'll see how we go. I do usually rip around on my little Honda Grom, but it's nothing like what we got here. So yeah, we'll give you another review when I get back. Pretty excited. Just down here near Studley Park at the Yarra Trails Jumps and Pump Park. Testing out my new bike. I've had a stack. Great fun. Here we go. Very friendly people down here, gave me a few pointers, watched me eat it. Yeah, and everyone's really nice. What a great community mountain biking is. If you're interested in doing it, do it. I just did, and it's great. Figured I'd continue my review on the Trek EX8 while I'm out here on the trails. I'm just down at the Jumps Park at Yarra Trails, near Studley Park Boathouse. There's Melbourne City in the background. Now, yeah, what about the bike? Well, it's really fun. That's the best review I can give you. All the cables run through the actual frame, so they don't get in your way. Fantastic, good design. I've done a couple of jumps. I've stacked, that was great. My leg's bleeding a little bit, but I got back on the bike and did the jump again. I've done a little roller. That was sick. And yeah, I'm exhausted. Apparently I'm incredibly unfit when it comes to push bikes. So yeah, having a ball though. So I just got back from a 16K ride. Very first ride on the EX8. And yeah, I'm pretty unfit, I have to say. It took me about 2 hours. I went to the Yarra Trails down near Studley Park Boathouse. Some really nice people down there. I was pretty happy with the ride. I did a couple of jumps. I had my first crash, which was awesome. Got back on the bike, did another jump. So yeah, did some rollers, I'll put some video up. I didn't really get much video, but I did some single track along the Yarra, nearly fell in the water. It was fantastic. So yeah, back to the bike review. So yeah, first impressions after the first ride, and there's a bit of mud on it. Probably a bit of paint missing after my stack. It's great fun. The dropper post is awesome. So for anybody who doesn't know what a dropper post is, probably every bike rider does, but pretty much if I press the lever here and put my weight on the seat drops down. And if you want to climb up a hill, you can press the seat and pops back up for the good climbing attack position. So yeah, really good bike, the Trek EX8. I'm very happy with it, and I'm sure I'll be shredding more the more confident I become. So yeah, go out and get yourself a mountain bike is my advice. Another thing I found really useful on the bike was the ability to change the fork settings. So for the longer rides and the climbs or bitumen work, you can put it on a firm fork. Same on the back, and it really takes the bob out of it. You get a bit more power down. And then when you want to go hit the jumps or go down the single trail, you can soften them up, slacken it out a bit. If that's the right terminology, it's probably not, but you get the idea. So yeah, really good fun on that bike. So final thoughts, how good's my filming? Final thoughts on the Trek EX8, fantastic bike. It's not much different to the 2020 model apparently, the 2021, but I do like the red and black color scheme. So yeah, I suggest you jump on one, try it out, and come riding with me in Warburton when the trails are all up and going, or anywhere else there's trails. See you later. Give us a like if you like this video, by the way. Left that till the very last minute there, didn't I? So yeah, chuck a like on the video, subscribe if you feel like it. And yeah, have a good one, guys. See you around.